Margot, one big question on people's mind this morning: was this all a hoax or just an honest mistake? Several rumors started flying around as soon as it broke yesterday morning. But is there any element of truth to what was being said? During yesterday's press conference Garrison Commander Colonel Thomas Holliday, he went on to reassure people that none of those rumors were credible. He also said the fact that they chose to evacuate the Sparkman Center, where this all originated from, and shut the entire military installation down was done to ensure everyone's safety. He'd rather overreact than underreact. Well, this morning, I am working to get in contact with Redstone officials and answer those questions for you and see where they're at in the investigation today. And we're also going to find out if it was a hoax that someone came up with, what charges they would be facing. I'm live outside Gate 9 this morning on Redstone Arsenal. Stephanie Mills, WAFF 48 News. Cell phone service? Some say they had none in the Sparkman Center on Redstone Arsenal in yesterday's incident, leaving many in the dark for hours. Absolutely, Margot. Yes, I have actually dealt with cell phone service when I've done stories on Redstone and just surrounding Redstone as well. I've had issues getting phone data, let alone any alerts that were sent out during yesterday's incident. Some employees from Redstone say that's what led to some of that chaos that happened around the Sparkman Center when they had to evacuate and people were trying to figure out what was going on when they were sheltering in place in the buildings as well. And some employees say for hours they thought there was an active shooter situation that they were dealing with. Many say they couldn't get that cell phone service in that specific building to be able to get messages in or out or get anything from family or friends or authorities to reassure everyone they were okay. A woman who works inside the Sparkman Center describes what she saw.
There's all of the police cars, and you could really tell that the police officers were taking this very seriously. And once you saw that, it just seemed like everything just kind of froze at that time, and it just seemed like it was unreal, just out of a movie.
And many in other buildings as well said they were able to watch news on their television, but any sort of streaming service online is blocked by some of those systems in many of the buildings on Redstone Arsenal, leaving many of those people and employees and workers in the dark, some literally for hours. Well, this morning, people are demanding more answers from Redstone officials. We're trying to get those answers for you, getting in contact with them this morning. For now, I'm live outside Gate 9, Redstone Arsenal. Stephanie Mills, WAFF 48 News. Trent, that's right. One big question on people's mind this morning: was it a hoax or was it just an honest mistake? And if it was a hoax and someone just made it all up, what would be those charges that they would be facing? Those are some of those things that the investigators will be focusing on as they look into the situation that broke yesterday. But for now, I have reached out to Redstone officials already this morning and just waiting to hear back about what they're going to be focusing on today. I do want you to take a look behind me at Gate 9. You can see that there are 4 gates that are open at this point this morning. Traffic is flowing smoothly. So as you can see, operations on Redstone just look normal, as if yesterday maybe even didn't happen. But another question we did have this morning: the place where this all originated, where it all started out, the Sparkman Center. Is that open this morning, or is it closed down for this investigation? I have reached out again to those Redstone officials, and I'll let you know as soon as I do know that information. For now, I'm live outside Gate 9 at Redstone Arsenal. Stephanie Mills, WAFF 48 News. Trent, that is correct. I am on Redstone Arsenal quite a bit throughout the week, and yesterday's response, I would say at the initial time when everything broke, they were very quick to respond to the location where this happened, to shut down the military installation and get the gates closed as well. No one was going in or out right when the reports came out, so that was a very quick response. The information coming out of Redstone, though, was very vague. We didn't get much. But according to Redstone officials, there wasn't much to tell. No one ended up being hurt, no shooter, no arrests or anything at this point. That is what Redstone officials are telling us. But I did want to let you know that many people are still questioning that. Some people have a different story about what they saw yesterday. So we're trying to get those answers. Was it a hoax? Was it an honest mistake? And also about the cell phone service at the Sparkman Center, where it all started. Many employees saying they didn't have cell phone service in that building to be able to get messages out to let people know they were okay, or even get messages in to know what authorities were telling them and know what the situation that they were in, what they were dealing with. So those are the questions that we have for Redstone officials today. I did talk to one person this morning, and he mentioned to me that those questions may not have an answer for us today because this investigation is ongoing. But of course, we will pursue all of those questions and try to get those answers for you from Redstone officials. But for now, as you can see behind me, operations are as normal at Gate 9. All the gates have been opened this morning, and we're trying to figure out if the Sparkman Center is open for business. But it looks like all other parts of Redstone is normal operations this morning. I'm live at Gate 9, Redstone Arsenal. Stephanie Mills, WAFF 48 News.